Doc Hollandaisy. Dingy Dings.
Hey, good. That's always
Doc
good news.
Hollandaisy.
What's up, buddy?
Hey nay.
Hello. Good. You got notifications.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
Moo.
Moo.
Moo. Moo.
Stephen Running.
Hey, Steve.
Hi.
Hi.
Sean aka Trendy Orca.
Hey, Sean.
Hi Nao, mighty guru of truth and wisdom.
Hey, Sean.
Josh G.
Love it.
Hey man.
Hey, Josh. We got Cyber Reload here. He's playing God of War. And I've got a little Joe Rogan video that I just want to play to get the show started. So just bear with me here. It's ideal studio setup for creators. You know, I'm a creator. I'm a content creator. Let's see what the ideal studio setup is per Joe Rogan, okay? Here we go.
How important is the ambiance and the setup of the studio?
It's really important. The one of the things that's most important is the feeling of like I'll use the word like a
Killer
protected
GB,
space
420.
where you feel like
Hey nay, looks like my Christmas vacation is starting early this year.
you could be very vulnerable and it's okay. You know, a place where you could be naked and it's okay. So it's the safety of the environment. If you
What were you gonna say, Cyber?
Is that Rick Rubin?
Yes.
Sean
Okay.
aka Trendy Orca. Trendy Orca is patrolling Nay's garden bouncing sonar beams off trolls and SeaWorld trainers.
He produced quite a few of Metallica's albums.
Right.
Actually.
Right.
Yep.
feel like you're gonna try something and someone's gonna tell you that was no good, that wouldn't feel like you want to do that again. So part of it is the head space of less people around, no audience.
Okay, let me tell you something. Rick Rubin has told plenty of musicians plenty of times in the studio that something they did was no good. He's totally full of shit. Okay? I know. I've worked in the studio before. And when a musician does something and it's not playing out well, it's the producer's job to tell that musician to do it again. And in doing so, you just told him that the last take sucked ass. He knows that. And for him to try to say that we've created this safe space for musicians, dude, he knows when you go into the studio, man, it's costing you money. You're under pressure. Your producer's in there trying to fucking rush you. Guys come in, you're scheduled for a certain amount of time. We got somebody else coming in. You know, this whole fucking vibe thing. Sure, you know, when they rent out your studio for a month and they've got the whole thing to themselves, that's one thing.
Sean,
But for him to act like it's like, oh yeah, no pressure,
I do
man.
believe there are some of my fellow orcas living in the waters where Cybereload lives. Cheers, Cybereload.
For him to act like he's always just stroked and coddled his musicians in the studio is hilarious. Have you ever heard his fucking produced music? Yeah, that wasn't produced with a slight stroking and a feather fucking, you know, a feather dusting. Trust me.
No, you cannot, at that whole argument, a safe space, that you're fucking stroking the musician's ego and let them fucking produce everything they fucking want, and it don't fucking work like that. They
No.
really don't.
No, bro, it's all about the musician. It's not about the fucking space. I'm telling you, I've recorded in all kinds of situations, all kinds of rooms, all kinds of vibes everywhere. It's all what's going on inside the musician, what's going on, what they're feeling at that moment, and you got to capture that moment. If you ain't capturing it, you have to tell them, hey man, that take wasn't good. We got to do it again. This guy's saying, oh, we're just going to do it again. Hey, just do that same thing over again, just like you did. It was perfect, but just put a little bit more feeling in it. Bullshit. This is what you did wrong. This is what you did wrong. This is what you did wrong. This is costing us a lot of money. Get it right this time. I'd love to be sitting in
Sean,
on a Rick Rubin
aka
session
Trendy
and
Orca.
fucking hear him talking to the musicians.
Safe space
'Cause-
don't exist. Bad shit
Look,
can get you anywhere.
I know how to deal with musicians. I know how to deal with people. I know how to deal with audio engineers and their fans that come in, the whole deal. There is a vibe thing. It's true. When you're podcasting, it's one thing. When you're in a freaking recording studio and you're making an album, it's totally different. Yeah, there's a good vibe. People feel good. They feel safe. They feel like they can be creative. But wait till the bass player's listening in on the drum sessions like, dude, you totally got that fucking chorus wrong, bro. You got to go back in there and retrack it. Oh, no, don't talk to the drummer that way. He might not be able to perform. Oh, come on, Rick. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. How many times has a musician in the studio heard, hey, man, that sucked. Do it again. Oh, a million.
Yep.
Trust me. I want to hear him say it again.
Literally, it's
I wanna hear-
feel like you want to do that again.
There it is.
So
oh, I love that.
Try something, and someone's gonna
Sean, aka
tell you
Trendy
that was
Orca.
no good.
Shout out to Beazle for showing that there. who's
Someone's
boss.
going to tell you that was no
Josh
good.
G.
That scream you
Just
just
strike me
did.
as a
Hey,
feng shui
hey,
kind of
James
guy.
Hetfield. That scream you just did sounded like it was from kindergarten.
Francesco Moro.
Let's get you back at least in the middle school.
Ha.
I could just hear Rick talking to James Hetfield. That scream was for. Scream sounded like you were getting ass raped in prison, bro. Come on, you can do better than that.
That wouldn't feel like you want to do that again. So
Whatever,
part
dude.
of it is the head space of less people around.
Rick Rubin's coming off like he's some kind of a cult
But
guru.
hey, when I think about it, it actually makes sense. Rick Rubin, he was producing that horrible album with Metallica, St. Anger, right? Where Lars, he didn't have any fucking snare in his snare drums. It sounded like he was fucking banging on oil drums the whole fucking album.
Whoops.
Rick Rubin was singer, yeah, that's great, Lars. Do that.
You know, Jeff could have gone in there. My engineer could have gone there. He could have replaced every single one of those bad drum sounds with a good snare hit, and it would have sounded perfect.
Yep.
And Rick could have done that too. It's funny.
And-
I don't know why they do shit like that.
No audience.
I mean, snare is like the most important drum, you know?
Yep.
Literally, it's
Let's smoke.
set up
Okay,
similar to
no
this.
longer got any cannabis. We're smoking with Cyber, everybody. Francesco, Josh G, Sean, everybody that's
artist,
over in the Rumble. We don't see any chats yet, but
nobody
cheers.
else. And if it's a band,
Francesco
Cheers, bro.
Moro.
Cheers, everybody.
that's just this
Hey,
group of
everyone.
people, the least amount of people, not friends hanging out, not anybody watching. So there's a sense of we're there to work, we're there to really do something. But we're also there to
Francesco
play,
Moro.
and it's free, and there's no.
Cheers.
No. It's like I don't know what he's saying. Every band that ever came into my studio brought friends with them. You know why? Because their friends made them feel comfortable. You know? I can't believe what he just said. No friends. What? That's not a safe space.
Francesco
Dude, I
Moro.
need Chuckles watching the door, or I'm not going to be able to play. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. I don't even understand how this guy recorded such fantastic albums. Holy shit.
There's no expectation that it has to be good, and we try to have it as far of a.
Listen, guys, okay, listen, I'm your producer. Okay, I know you're a big metal band. You've been playing all around. You please audiences everywhere. I just want you to know, we're going to go into the studio here, and you can suck as bad as you want. You can fuck around.
Francesco
Come in
Moro.
drunk and high.
Uh-huh.
Come in tired, in
Josh
your worst state of mind. It's
My
okay.
brother and I
I've
just
created
got
a
our
safe
dad a
space
drum
for you.
set for
We
class
can all
every
go in
day.
there and we can process.
We'll make sure to
And,
take the
if you have
studio
any
advice.
issues or whatever, we can go talk about it in the other room. And then we're going to go back in here and you guys are just going to produce, substandard, music that your audience will find subpar. And I think that'll be fine. It doesn't have to be your best. It doesn't have to be fantastic. It doesn't have to be the greatest performance you ever did. It's okay. We'll fix it in the mix. We'll edit all of your sadness and mistakes out.
Like no feeling of deadlines or we have to do this by this or this is going to be the first single. Never any talk like that.
Never any talk like
It's
that.
more let's have fun, make music, let's see what happens, and then down the road we'll look back on it.
And Joe Rogan's like this because he knows nothing about the music industry. Wow, Rick Rubin, he's really giving me the insides. Are you, Joe Rogan, go to a fucking recording studio. Go hang out for a day.
If there's
And you'll see
anything
how
there.
much
Then
bullshit
in
this
terms
is.
of the physical location, you want to create a space where it feels like a place you want to hang out, and it's a good feeling. And sometimes we'll do something like on the first album I produced with the Chili Peppers.
It's like
We recorded it.
Studio Basics 101. Get a lava lamp. That's the first piece of equipment you buy. No, it's true. It's true. But everybody knows that in the recording industry. You know, you get a lava lamp, you get some groovy artwork, you get low dim lighting, you get your colors, you know, low tones, you want everything to be calming, you don't want any bright, crazy colors, you want everyone to be in a good... I mean, this is all very basic stuff, what he's talking about. And yeah, it's true, but at the same time, for him to be describing a recording studio as some kind of a safe space is hilarious.
In a house instead of recording it in a recording studio, because they had made 4 albums prior to that
Francesco
in a
Moro.
recording studio.
I'll give you an example. Iceman has this on CD. Okay, we recorded an album called Endorphin, 12 Pounds, right? And at the end of one of the songs, hear the singer say,
Josh G. I'd argue a space that is too cool and comfortable would make me less enthusiastic to create and make music. I would just want to chill and shoot shit with people if I were to try to record at Joe's Stud.
so he says, at the end of the song, he's like, you know, he does the song, and then the singer says into the mic, he's like, hey, could you play that back? And I go, hey, could you shut the fuck up? And we left that in the recording. It wasn't intentional. But that's just an insight as to how people talk to each other in a recording studio. There's no safe space bullshit. We're in there fucking pranking each other. We're surprised. We're having fun. We're acting like crazy kids. We're getting high. They're drinking. They're partying. You know, their friends are there. They bring girls in. All kinds of crazy shit. So, I mean, this whole fucking Zen fucking thing, and you know, it's like he's just doing this because he knows this is what Joe Rogan wants to hear. Oh, Joe just wants to know about that safe space where all the musicians go to record. It's so safe and perfect, and we're all on ayahuasca and we're all tripping together. Everybody have some ayahuasca, and we're just gonna all feel each other. Oh wow, it's so safe in here. Wow, what's that microphone for?
And they had told me none of those experiences were good. Not necessarily because of the studio, but it was just an interesting point. They had 4 studio experiences. They didn't like any of them. What can we do to do something different than that? So we rented this big mansion and we recorded Blood Sugar Sex Magic in this house. And it was a different experience for them. So instead of it feeling like the 5th album after 4 bad experiences, this is the first time we're doing it in a house. And it was like an adventure. Just now, we were a few months ago, I was in Costa Rica recording a new album with the Strokes, and we rented this house up on the top of a mountain and set up the band outside. So they're playing, it's like they're doing a concert for the ocean on the top of a mountain. It was incredible. And we did that every day.
Was that
playing
Joe
out,
said,
I'll show you
wow.
videos later on. And they didn't want to leave. It was like the best experience. So it's, in a way, adding the adventure element, especially for someone who's done it multiple times. You know, if it's your first time, your chance to go into the big professional studio is really cool. But if you've done a bunch in a big professional studio, what else can we do that'll spark the feeling of we're doing something new and different? I basically laid on a couch listening to music my whole life. That was my job. And
Okay, Rick. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. Some woman was getting a butt lift in Florida and she didn't wake up from the surgery and she died. But the fucked up thing was her mother was out in the waiting room for hours waiting while she was dead, and they didn't tell her mom that she had died in the back.
Wow.
Yeah. And they kept telling her mom, oh, she's going to be okay, everything's fine, everything's going fine. And then the ambulance pulls up and hauls off her dead body. It's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Welcome to Florida. The state of Ron DeSantis. Elon Musk announces deletion of 1.5 billion Twitter accounts. This was like last week's news. I don't know why I'm seeing that. It's weird.
Josh G. Holy fuck, imagine dying from that. Looks do kill.
Yeah, he said he's just gonna go off
Jacob
when he
Matvey.
find a suitable fucking
Grape sound so good,
guys.
Iron. Mark
guy to
Eclipse
replace him
Pooley.
with.
You looking good, homie.
What, Summer?
I say I saw that he said yeah he will resign, but he needs to find a suitable replacement first, and who knows how long that's gonna take, you know.
Right. Well, you know, what's funny is anybody would do a better job than him, so it shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, yep.
That hurt my fucking throat for some reason. I don't know why. What's the smoothest stuff I got? Orange bud. So, Cyber, I saw you could change the attire of your player. Is this the only character in the game that you could play? Or are there other characters?
Yeah, that is basically the only playable character.
Yeah. Now, do you want to know
And-
why I figured it was? Because of all the
No.
all the voices. If they had another character, they'd have to get another voice actor to do all the voicing parts, and it would just be
Yeah.
very expensive, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
I figured that was it.
And you control. You don't really control the kid, but you control when he fires the arrows and where he fires them sometimes.
Okay.
But if you are in a battle and I just hit the F key, he will fire arrows.
Okay. All right. Well, I am ready here.
Yeah, I'm packing.
I got the big bong too, so you know I'm serious. Serious.
serious stuff.
Rick Rubin. Nice beard, Rick. Nice beard.
Yeah, he's always had that long ass beard. But I remember so clearly that I think it was a documentary with Metallica from Sanganga or something, where they played the beginning of Sanganga and Rick Rubin came in and they had to play it for him, and he was just sitting there and nodding and sounded like it sounded good, and it literally sounded fucking horrible, man.
Wow,
And
but hey, he was
everything
creating a
out of
safe
my
space.
fucking head.
He was creating a safe space for them where they could feel good. Hey, man, it's okay, you guys. That, you know what? That was just an alternate reality version of the song that you guys did from another universe. It no longer exists, and we're just going to put that up on the shelf, and we're just going to forget about that for right now. Now we're just going to go to another place. I want you guys to all hold hands, okay? And just repeat after me. We don't suck. Say that 5 times, and then go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and try to do this again. Yeah, whatever. And said no producer to no musician ever. You don't even talk to like an 8-year-old kid in the studio that's having a hard time like that. You don't coddle anybody. Nope. It's all professional, bro. And they want to be treated professionally. And they want to be driven. And they want to be motivated, and they don't want to be coddled, because you know what, man? It's that little bit of frickin' that motivation that you give somebody when you show them that, hey, man, we got to step this up and do blah, 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 blah. And sometimes that's all it takes to get them to snap out of their little, you know, whatever they might be in that's making them sound shitty that day.
Yep.
We knew all the tricks, though. We knew all the tricks in the studio. We could get the best performance out of anybody. We knew how to work with every single musician we ever had. Every musician ever walked out of our studio was so happy with what they came out with. Because we knew people, man, you know? All right, cheers, Cyber. Yeah, and cheers to all of you in the chat. That's Mark Eclipse Pooley, who said I was looking good. Thank you for that. Everybody, that's Token Tony Z on the Rumble. Cheers, Token Tony Z. Cheers, Cyber.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
I think I see growth out of both
Josh G.
both banana trees.
How come you decided to stop recording? Was it around the time you moved to Cali?
Yeah, you know, I left most of my equipment in Florida. God
God damn,
damn,
you sound like me, man.
bro!
You sound like me.
I just can't get rid of this fucker.
I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling.
You know, you keep something like that in your chest long enough, it turns into fucking pneumonia.
Yeah. You know how I usually, if you a good fucking trick, bro,
Yeah.
totally empty your lungs of all the air you have in them. Breathe out as deep as you fucking can,
Uh huh.
and that will trigger you to cough it up.
Wow.
I have found that.
Okay.
It does it for me anyway.
Like
And the
blowing out
reason
a
I
bong
figured
hit.
the reason I found it out was back
Josh
when I
G.
started to get my inhalers.
Dabs
for-
always did a good job.
Go ahead.
Back when I got my inhalers, the nurse said, "Oh, I had to really fucking breathe deep into this tube for a few times, and I couldn't do it every time I was about to fucking cough myself to death, you know, because something came up. And ever since, every time I have a problem, I just fucking empty my lungs and I can cough shit up every
Wow.
fucking time. So I do that.
Okay. Okay. So, I've been looking at the news headlines and shit, you know, looking for something to talk about on the show, but I didn't see anything really going on here.
That 1 million liter gallon aquarium who broke, right?
Yeah.
There was a fucking elevator inside.
Inside the aquarium?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was an elevator inside because it was a part of fucking SeaWorld or something like that.
Right?
And beside that, in the news articles, it says it was inside the lobby,
Stephen
right?
running.
The-
Trump tax
inside the
returns
lobby of
coming out.
inside the lobby of a hotel. The big part is that lobby in fucking quotations mark is between 4 buildings outside with a little glass roof up top, so it's just as cold there as it is outside. So the aquarium have water of 26 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. And outside, the air outside the aquarium was minus 9 Celsius. So that temperature difference has probably been the cause, they
Wow.
say. And the fact that there have been an elevator inside going up and down. I mean, yep.
Elon
Whoever
Musk
fucking built that.
Elon Musk posts cryptic message to Chinese social media site Weibo as he confirms Twitter exit. He claims
Yeah, you know, he really like those Chinese, man.
Written
Oh,
in
the
both
Chinese
English and
government.
Chinese, Musk said, caring more about words than actions does not bode well for civilization. He's an idiot. He thinks he's some kind of a philosopher. Caring more about words than actions does not bode well for civilization. Dude, bullshit. Okay,
Billy
wrong.
Valentine.
You're an idiot.
I'm stepping up as head of Twitter.
Hey, Billy,
Francesco Moro.
take it over, buddy. It'd be way
Ah
better.
ha ha.
Somebody with a good understanding of, what it's like to be subverted. He gave no context. Of course he didn't, because he's a cunt. What the fuck is that on Hunter Biden's back?
Billy Valentine. Hey,
What
bud.
does he have on his back?
Hey,
I'll shut up.
hey, you'll shut up when I tell you to shut up. And I didn't tell you to shut up. Hey, look.
What's on his back?
Yeah, what's this? What's that? What's that? What the fuck is that?
That look like some, what are they calling, polka punk something? Tattoo? I don't know. It looks weird, man. It's a tattoo, right? It looks like he have
Billy Valentine.
cellophane, or what you call it, over it,
Leeches.
like you usually get when you have a tattoo. I don't know, man.
Come on, man. How do we not know what this is? This is crazy. And if you notice what's really weird about that picture, his phone isn't showing the camera app up. His phone is showing a desktop or some kind of a social media site. Isn't that weird? I guess.
No, I think on his phone you can see his index finger is pushing a round
Billy
white
Valentine.
circle.
It's 11
Yes.
That
extra
round,
as
white
holes.
round circle is the button you use to take pictures on Android. It looks exactly like that.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, you could just barely see
But
that.
I don't know what he have on his back because I don't know if it's a tattoo or what the fuck. I don't know if it's cellophane who's covering it or what the fuck's going. I cannot see it. It's so weird.
It looks like he's got plastic on it or something. It's so weird.
Yeah, because you will usually get that over a tattoo, a clear cellophane over it for the first 8 hours or something like that. But that don't do. If that's a tattoo,
Jacob
I don't
Matthew.
know if it's. I don't know.
Finger
It looks
Lakes
weird,
dedicated
man.
to his mother.
What?
Finger Lakes.
Is that the Finger
What's that?
Lakes from like a bird's eye view? Is that what you're saying? How funny would that be? Jacob, are you telling us the truth? Oh my god, what are we looking at, man? What is that? I want to know.
So weird.
I have fucking questions. Here, let me make this full screen. Hold on.
And whoever that tattoo artist is, he could
Jacob
definitely
Matveev.
have done it better, man.
I just looked it up. Quick search ha.
Jacob, really? He's got a tattoo on his back? Dedicated to his mother? What, dude?
I mean, I admit I don't know how those legs, I didn't know they existed, would look like in a bird's eye view, but
I mean, yeah,
I'm pretty
right?
sure I'm pretty sure they could. That dude who made that tattoo could have done a better job because
Billy Valentine. Yep. Google says it's the Finger Lakes. Looks like 11 as cracks.
That's fucking hilarious.
11 ass cracks.
That is a stupid fucking tattoo.
That
Oh
is a
my
stupid-
god.
I usually don't call people
Cassie.
tattoos out because I have
Hi,
a
Nay.
pretty stupid one myself, but that is fucking stupid. I mean, and it
God.
looks horrible. I don't know how the legs would look in real life.
It
from
looks
a
like
bird's
somebody
eye view,
took
but that looks-
mascara and like was like fucking on his took mascara and rubbed it
Yeah.
on his back or something. It's like doesn't even look like
Yeah.
it's not even defined, you know?
No,
It's
Nope.
like, oh my god, those are lakes, bro? I thought they were tears in your skin.
Cassie,
Like
what is that?
you were getting fucked.
Tiger marks.
Like you're getting fucked and something was scratching your back. You know? I don't know.
Jacob Matviv. Gave it good to a demon.
So, yeah, no. Oh, God. It's, that is a level of weird that I can't comprehend, man.
He was probably on meth when he did that. And you're doing a lot of meth.
What
Cassie.
an idiot.
How's mom?
She's good, man. She's just a little tired, though. All this medication and shit.
Yeah.
Josh G. That's just the tier to the gateway to the Biden hellscape, LOL.
Speaking of hellscape. Wow,
We can't leave here without the black room.
you're not going to hear it.
We can do this.
I got echo. I don't know if you guys could hear the game or not. Let me know. Because it's cutting it out for... Can you guys hear the game in the chat? Can you hear his footsteps?
Jacob Matviv. Good.
Oh, okay, cool. Good.
Josh G. Sure can.
Cool.
Cassie. Yes.
Dude, I was watching earlier and Cyber was walking past all of these zombies. They were like ghosts. And he just had to walk past all these groups of these things that were like kind of floating past.
A ski and do
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I was sitting here
Used to have
watching
one
that.
rolling back in the day. You should
That's-
take it, boy.
That shit was fucking bro, that area that you were in when that was going down was weird, bro.
This
It
is
was like
why
a
no
whole
one
totally
likes
different...
it.
Like this
That
fucking...
was Helheim.
I thought it was the end
Yeah,
of the
the
game.
North-
I was like, is this the very end of the game? Holy shit.
You know, that was Helheim, the Nordic version of hell. It's just ice instead of fire.
Look, small passages on either side. Perfect for the boy.
It's too small for Bobby.
Look at those spikes, dude. I love it. The chompers. Get past the chompers. Chompers? Who designed this?
Freya's not here to bring you back. Captain Zoom, boy.
Bro, don't touch that shit. That's crazy. You guys want to see this bigger?
Look at that!
Is this a cutscene?
Yeah.
Dude, that's his wife's ashes?
No, that bottle, that was just some old wine.
Oh, okay, okay.
He had his wife's ashes in a little pouch.
Okay. He's like some goddamn Raiders of the Lost Ark shit right here.
Yeah, he's a god. He's a Greek god. He's son of Poseidon. No, Zeus. He's the son of Zeus. So I guess
What'd you
that's
find?
memories for him.
He just dropped that shit on the ground and struck it.
Do not forget why we are here.
That was fucked up, dude. He just destroyed an artifact. Look, it's not there. He threw it on the ground like Shake, dude, from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's
I was like, it's gone. It exploded like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Everything Shake throws on the ground explodes and disappears.
That's from a great desert land very far from
Hey,
here.
man.
Do gods live there?
This now,
Oh my, yes. Many, many gods.
Good or bad?
And not as simple as that, I'm afraid.
One or the other. I'm closing this. Make up your mind. Come on, man.
Take that, right here!
Well done.
Take it!
I like that music playing in the background. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm noticing that. Usually I turn the music off in games. But it's like if you're playing a single player, you know, in there, then it's
Yeah.
good. What's
Yeah,
up,
it can bring up the emotion a little bit.
Rogie just
Like,
came
I
up
know.
here. The bees. What's up, bees? So, two of my bananas that the bear destroyed, I think they're going to grow back. He ripped the top
Oh,
off
that's
of
cool.
one. He ripped the top off of one, so
Cassie, there is a freeze coming to Texas.
I just covered my mom's staghorns today. I had to get up on a ladder and cover these things. They're hanging from chains with blankets because it's going to freeze here in by Saturday, supposedly. So, yeah, I had to cover these staghorns. But these one tree that the bear ripped down, he ripped the top off of it, right? So I took a knife and I sawed through the banana above where he ripped it apart,
Cassie,
where it was nice,
what should I put on the sprinkler system?
and I planted that in the ground. I don't know, Cassie. It depends on what kind of yard you have. You know? That's what they do for like orange trees, I think. And I stuck that in the ground. I filled dirt around it and stuff, and it looks pretty nice. You know, it's not as nice as the one that was over here, but it might grow. The stump looks like it's already pumping out the center, which if it is, I think it is. If it is, it's growing, so I think it's going to grow. So I put, I protected them. The other one, sliced that down. Center looks like it might grow too. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's going to grow as well. So we'll see. Because they have root systems.
Cassie, do you have Christmas lights?
No, we don't, Cassie. My neighbors do, though. Doge is at 7 cents. nothing about the crypto market right now. There's nothing really going on.
How is it doing?
It's at 16,773 right now, which is it's down. Everything's down right now. But it's good that Ethereum's above 1,200.
Yeah. I mean, that should reflect the whole market, kind of, right?
Yeah, it kind of helps support everything.
Hey, Cyber, hey, Nate.
Hey, bro.
Hey.
Anonymous crypto wallet moves $145 million worth of Bitcoin. Huh. But shit like that happens all the time.
Sean aka Trendy Orca. Nay looks so relaxed and XH. Sean aka Trendy Orca. Chill.
We want to smoke, or you guys good?
Yeah, I can pack one. Give me
You
one
go
second.
ahead. I'm good.
How you doing, man? You feeling any better, or no?
Slept this afternoon, man. Just been trying to cough up this shit out of my fucking lungs.
Yeah. It'll turn. Fucking everybody's sick right now. Everybody knows sick. Alright. Took me. Finally got a new bowl I can actually pull through without getting clogged. It's kind of nice. I realize I've been taking horrible hits off this for like a month since I've had it. Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tucker Carlson's talking about how the economy's doing so bad right now. Bro, I was just out in my car today, and I'm telling you, gas prices, I've never seen them so fucking low in my life. And it's so funny how he's not talking about that.
Big Mac 83. Yo.
Yo, bro.
Big Mac 83. Was working in Green Valley today, had bad service.
Hey, Mark, what's up, buddy? claims the Philadelphia Fed checked the numbers that the United States economy was reporting in from, and that they claim that the numbers were not 1 million new jobs, but 10,000 new jobs. But that's what Tucker Carlson is saying, and you know, you never know who to believe with any of this shit.
Most dope click. Different seeing you with short hair. Hope all has been well, brother.
Hey man, thank you. I've got some mussels in there. I can go eat some mussels. I can go eat some mussels. Garlic and onion butter sauce with mussels. Freshwater mussels.
Most dope click. Sounds delicious. Making me miss the good old cooking with Navidsa streams.
So nothing else is going on here, I guess. Republicans released their own U.S. Capitol riot report focused on security failures. Huh. It's kind of like what Ron DeSantis is doing with COVID in Florida. So funny. These Republicans, man. Sam Bankman-Fried will be extradited to the United States tonight.
Oh, really?
Bahamas AG says. Taliban suspends university education for Afghan women. So protests erupt in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I saw that. That headline.
Tesla full self-driving triggered an 8-car crash. A A driver told authorities that their Tesla's full self-driving software braked unexpectedly and triggered an 8-car pileup in the San Francisco Bay Area last month that led to 9 people being treated for minor injuries, including one juvenile who was hospitalized, according to California Highway Patrol traffic crash report. Wow. Hey, Elon, what's up with that, man? You're worried about social media platforms while your cars are causing accidents? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, Elon. Dude, my caps lock was on and I don't care. Caps lock on and I don't care. Caps lock on and I don't care. I don't care. My caps lock is on. My caps lock is on, dude. Never type that shit. Whatever. Alright, you all. I'm ending this show. Thanks for watching. I will see you late tonight, or I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? One or the other. But in the meantime, I'll be on Twitter. You can find me at Nays Garden on Twitter. That's where I'll be. So if you want to check in with what's going on, I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. I'll see you guys there. Bye.
Bye.